Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage a very funny young lady. I love her, and I think I'm gonna let her cut my hair.
Oh!
Not all of it, just like shape it up, because I got fucking eyebrows that are going fucking haywire now. I got hair growing out of the top of my ears, so you need a professional to take care of that stuff. And I haven't had a decent haircut in
25 years.
Probably. Probably. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome my little favorite comedian, Donna Basel.
What's up, everybody? Hi, ladies. Nice to see you. We have some audience members tonight. Life is good, right, guys? Oh my God, I hope I don't have cataracts because they're glowing like a dog in a picture right now. So I'm Donna, I'm 44 years old, single mom of two, woo woo, 17 and 20. I know, that's why I'm out now doing this, because I can actually get out of the house without having to pay a babysitter. It's pretty awesome, right? How old are you guys?
21.
Oh, good. So all right. So you guys are on like social media, Twitter, stuff like that. Do you have like the Finstagram? Do you know what that is? The fake Instagram? I just found out my 17-year-old, you laughed, you have one. And I'm like, what the hell's a Finstagram? And she's like, it's my fake Instagram. I'm like, but why? Like, what are you doing? You're like a good kid. She's like, I talk about my issues. I'm like, so you have a fake Instagram and you talk about your issues. Like, what kind of issues? And she recently just had C. diff. I know, it's just like so amazing for me to be telling you this. So she had like issues with like diarrhea, and she's posting this on her. I'm like, you do know that I'm the only one that doesn't know your Finstagram, and all your friends know it's actually you. So you're basically telling all your high school friends that you have diarrhea. I don't get kids these days. But anyway, so can you believe it's September? Right? It's crazy. I know. And I've still yet to start my New Year's resolution of working out. And I'm thinking I'm just going to have to start it like next year. I'm just going to have to pretend I had a completely different New Year's resolution. Right? Anybody else keep up their New Year's resolution? No, right? I'm in the fitness protection program. I pay the dues. I have the key ring. You'll just never see me in the gym. I honestly think that maybe if they started a gym called like kettlebells and Kegels for women over 40, you might get us to the gym, because the only thing I really need to tell you, I can't even tell you this. Well, maybe you should know this. You need to tighten and tone something different when you get older. I'm just letting, bing, bing, bing. High school has started today, kids. So yeah, I mean, you could do like comedy and colonics for shits and giggles, but I really think that, that might get a little sloppy. But really, the only reason why I want to work out is because I am single and I have a fear of being naked in front of somebody else. I actually line up drinks before a pap smear because I told my gynecologist that if she's going to get me on my back and naked, we're drinking first. I don't think I have a problem with alcoholism. Like, I don't need to go to AA, but I'm thinking maybe halfway to AA. I'd like to call it HA, It's like a different kind of program. So instead of having a sponsor, you just get a drinking buddy. So, you maybe Uber places. You're just a little bit more responsible. And you just make a promise to each other that you have a code word. On a night that you really want to drink, they call up and you're like, which is it, red or white? And basically what you do is you just split a bottle of wine. And all of the meetings are held 20 minutes before all the bars close. So no matter what, you cannot go get more alcohol. What do you think of that? Right? I think it's a good idea. Right? What? No, you can't. Just like AA, there's some steps involved. And one of the steps is you have to clear the house out of all the alcohol. I have to say, though, mouthwash is refreshing. And you know what? You can trip off a lot of Benadryl. I know. And it's really, I don't know what happened. I was itchy. I took too much. And you really can't get in trouble if you get pulled over. You can say, I was going to the emergency room, not driving home from the bar. And cops are a little bit more understanding with that. I had, this is not my only job. I know that's really crazy to admit right now because I'm obviously amazing and I make thousands of dollars doing stand-up. No, I do hair. So I had a client today tell me, who's into Pokemon Go? Anybody here? Is that totally died out? Oh, good. I have no idea what it is, but I can tell you this much. She's blaming her recent weight gain on the fact that she's lost interest in Pokemon Go. Like, she actually bitched about that today to me. She's like, sitting in the chair, she's like, I don't know what happened. I just stopped wanting to get those things. And next thing, I don't even know what they're called, so I can't even keep up with the conversation about this. Like, Mugwise, what are they called? Anybody know? Pokemon Go? Pikachu. Oh, I'm going to use a Pikachu. I stopped wanting to get Pikachus, so now I've gained weight. I'm like, really? I think it's the pizza. I don't think it's really the fact that Pokemon Go is like not your favorite thing to play anymore. I don't know. So, did you guys hear about the guy that had the first successful penis transplant in Massachusetts?
I'm right here.
Right? Did you say right here? I can't see you, so they obviously didn't use a glow stick to light that stuff up because it's like really bright over here. But yeah, so he had a successful penis transplant, and it was because of an accident that happened at work, and they had to remove most of his penis. They left an inch of flesh. I mean, exactly, the angry inch, right? So my question is like, where do they find the donor? Like, I'm sure when you're signing up at, motor vehicle to be an organ donor, that's not the organ you're thinking that you're donating. Right, men? Because if it were, would you maybe, like, treat it nicer? Think about where you're putting it? Use a good cream? You know what I'm saying? Like, not just use, like, the off-brand, like, when you're watching your chatty, sexy... Chatterbait, whatever you call it. Phenomenal. Yeah. But I'd like to know, do you think the wife, if there's a wife involved, gets a chance to like help pick out the transplant? Because I know one thing, if it was my husband, boyfriend, lover, whatever, I'd want a say, right? Women in the room, would you not want to say? Maybe not everybody at this table, I don't know. Because you're 21, I don't feel weird talking to you about that. I have children. All right, so then you're into penis at 24. Perfect. That's what I need. You're my audience.
Yeah.
As you like deep throat your French fry. I love that. Thank you. So put some mayonnaise on it, make it a show. All right. So if I got to go pick out the penis, though, I want to say, like, where do you go? The morgue to get a stiff? I mean, do you pick out the matching color or do you go for a different model? I mean, I don't know. You think like when you go down on it and it's different? It might be like same great taste, less filling if it's not the same size. I don't know. But there was one other successful penis transplant. Can you guess where it was? Okay, I'll tell you. Africa. So I'm thinking it's because they could find the penis, because in China where it failed, it probably just kept dropping out of the tweezers. I mean, I think they probably just kept losing the actual transplant. That was part of the problem. But the guy did actually father a child in Africa with his transplanted penis. Can you imagine? They interviewed the child later, and aside from attachment issues, the kid was fine. True story. So, you guys know Boys to Men?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Did you hear about the new boy band that's out right now? Called Men to Women? Yeah, it's really cool. The album they put out, instead of it being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs, the whole album just transitions. It's really, really great album. Yeah. Oh, God, you guys are funny. Do you think if two blind kids date, they still call it seeing each other? I'm just curious. So I'm a pescatarian. I don't know if anybody knows what that means, except for it sounds a lot like pest, because it is. It's pesty to eat out dinner with me, because I don't eat meat. I eat fish, shellfish. No comments over there, thank you. Pasta, whatever. But, so somebody said to me, Donna, did you ever try to eat tofu? Because they make tofu that actually tastes like chicken. And I'm like, why would I want to eat tofu that tastes like chicken? Like, I don't want chicken. I'm like, that's like me telling my best guy friend, I know you're gay, but nowadays they make the vagina taste like the penis.
No!
Yeah. And he said the same thing. Oh, I swear to God. I think really that might be it for me tonight. I want to say thank you guys. It's been an awesome audience. Weekending, I know, but that's all right.
That means she only eats fish, and all the mercury will go to her brain and give her Alzheimer's in 20 years.
That's all right. I'm doing a fundraiser for them on the 25th.
Okay, you're gonna need them. All right, guys. See this? This is my first year notebook. I'm gonna say a